Art history, ancient Greece. The Greek world. Ancient Greek culture forms the cornerstone of Western culture tradition. Though the ancient Greeks inherited some practices and forms from Egypt and Mesopotamia, they developed a distinct artistic and architectural identity that had profound impact on every Western culture since their time. Ancient Greek culture spans from around 900 BCE to around 330 BCE and is divided into periods: the geometric and orientalizing, the archaic, the early and high classic, the late classical, and the Hellenistic, marked by the development and refinement of artistic styles and architectural form. The ancient Greeks excelled at vase painting and produced highly refined sculptures, but among the greatest ancient Greek achievements is the perfection of the temple form, exemplified in the Parthenon, the high classical period temple dedicated to Athena on the Acropolis in Athens. The Hellenistic period witnesses a transformation cultural sensibility in Greece, one marked by influence from Eastern cultures, as well as an increased freedom of expression. The Roman Empire is in its ascendancy by the end of the Hellenistic period, in 30 BCE, and its art and architecture reflect the profound influence of Greek culture. Geometric crater from the Dipleon Cemetery. Hero and centaur. The centaur is a Greek invention. Early Apollo sculpture. Orientalized Greek vase. A sculpture of a young woman is called a core. She has a triangular face and ravioli hair of the archaic era. The calf bearer from the Acropolis. Painted core. Core from the Ionic Islands of the Mediterranean. Observe the Doric and Ionic orders of the entablature, the column, and the base. Early Doric temple of Hera, wife of Zeus. Greek vases were often painted differently on each side, the black figure on one side and the red figure on another. Temple of Apphia at Aegina. The dying warrior from the temple's pediment. The archaic smile shows that he is still alive. The classical age is credited with beginning with the sack of Athens by the Persians. The Critias poet is the earliest known example of contrapposto. Weight shifts to one leg and the head turns in the opposite direction. The rise warrior, like most classical Greek figures, is sculpted in bronze. The charioteer has a fluted gown reminiscent of a Doric column. Zeus or Poseidon reaches into space in the act of throwing his spear. Classical figures exhibit an expression of emotional control in the moment. Discobolus is a marble Roman copy of a Greek bronze. Observe the arms in the shape of a drawn bow and the body's contrasting curve. Marble copies often needed struts to hold them in place. The recreation of the statue of Athena on the Acropolis. She holds in her hand the winged Athena Nike. The Parthenon as it is today. Figures are revealed and hidden by folds of the garments in the three goddesses. Porch of the Caryatids on the Erechtheion Temple on the Acropolis. The Erechtheion Temple with its three porches, each on a different level. Athena Nike adjusts her sandal. The grave stele of Hegeso from the Dipleon Cemetery during the Classical period. Roman mosaic of a Greek painting, the Battle of Issus, the battle when Alexander the Great defeated the Persian king Darius III. The Corinthian capital is the same on all four sides. During the Hellenistic period, old people and children became subjects of sculpture. Laocoon and his sons were strangled by serpents. The head of Alexander the Great from Pella in Greece.